Welcome to yoga. Grab a blanket or a towel and put it at the top of your mat. Come to sit in the middle of your mat. Knees are skyward. Reach your arms out in front of you and slowly lower with control down to the mat. Get comfortable here. Make sure that your back is flat and that there's no arch in the lower back. Open the arms out to the sides, palms face skyward. Chin is slightly tucked in. Legs are relaxed. Toes are splayed towards the corners of your mat. Maybe close your eyes, soft smile. Relax the jaw. And begin to tune in to your breath. And just observe it. Placing one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, feel the chest and belly fall. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, and chest rise. Exhale. A few more rounds just like that, lengthening each inhalation. On your next inhalation, pause at the top and hold the breath. And exhale. And pause, holding the breath out. Inhale, pause at the top. And exhale, pausing at the bottom. On your next inhalation, stretch the arms up and overhead and bring the ankles together, point the toes. Take an inhale and exhale here, breathing into the crevices of the lungs and the rib cage. Feel the rib cage expand. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms away from the crown of the head here, biceps hugging the ears, and flex the feet. Keep breathing here. On your next exhalation, bend the knees to the chest and hug the knees in with the hands. Bring the forehead up to the knees, round the spine. Exhale and lower the head back to the mat. Rock the body side to side. And begin to make circles towards the left with the knees. Massaging the lower back, the kidneys, and adrenals. Keep breathing here. Deep inhales and long drawn out exhales. It is important to always maintain our connection to the breath and reverse the circling in the opposite direction now. The breath is our life force. It is our leader. And we simply follow the breath. Excellent. Now bring the body to stillness and stretch the feet skyward. Bring the arms to the sides, palms face down. Begin to point the toes and flex the feet. Stretching through the calf muscles and the hamstrings here. It's okay if you hear a little cracking, that's perfectly normal. And let's circle the toes away from each other. Stretching the tendons and the ankles. And let's circle the toes towards each other. And flex the feet and point the feet a few more times. Now stretch the left leg out, flex the foot, hug the right knee into the chest. Inhale and switch. Exhale, hug the left knee to the chest. One more time on each side. Inhale, switch. Exhale, hug the right knee towards the chest. Inhale, switch, and exhale as you hug the left knee to the chest. Excellent. Stretch nice and long, arms up overhead, point the toes, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, bring the forehead to the knees. Inhale, stretching nice and long. Exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Now, bring the left knee skyward and cross the right ankle on top of the left knee to make a figure 4 here. Threading the right hand through this little window that we have, we're going to lift the left leg skyward, keeping a bend in the knee, and then exhale as we hug the left knee towards the chest. Flex through both feet for stability. Feel that stretch in the glutes and in the hips. We tend to carry a lot of tension from our days sitting in our hips. So it's important to stretch the lower body as often as possible. And release. Slowly lower the left foot to the earth. Bring the right foot to the earth. Cross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread the left hand through, interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh muscle, flexing the feet. Hug the right knee towards the chest. Always staying connected to the breath. Keep breathing. Even though we're holding this posture, we never hold our breath. And release, stretching the legs out nice and long. Point the toes, arms reach up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Excellent. Now, from here, you can either roll onto your left side and come into an upright seated posture, or you can begin to rock up and down on the spine, holding the back of the thighs until you come into an upright seated posture. And of course, you can choose to sit on your blanket or a bolster, making sure that your hips are above your knees. We don't want any crunched knees, right? Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead, exhale to the heart. Inhale once more. Close your eyes. And I invite you to set an intention, a prayer, or a wish for your practice today. It can be for yourself or someone else. Repeat it to yourself now. Flutter the eyes open and let us seal it with an Om. Inhale. Take an inhale, arms reach up overhead, exhale to the heart space. Bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone, twisting through the waist, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, left hand sweeps skyward, reaching over to the right. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, unwind. Palms touch overhead, exhale to the heart. Inhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind the tailbone. Exhale, twist and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, right hand sweeps up above. Exhale, reach it over to the left. Right hand to left knee, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, unwind, palms reach up overhead. Exhale to the heart space. Let's interlace our fingers here, flip the palms out and up overhead, biceps hugging ears, and exhale, reaching towards the right and left. Inhale through the center, reach over to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, reach over to the right. Stretching through the side body. And release, bringing hands to knees, and begin to roll the shoulders forwards. Nice big circles with the shoulders. And let's roll them back and down. Excellent. Drop the chin to the chest. Breathe into the back of the neck here. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest once more. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And chin to chest. Now, if you don't have any previous injuries in the cervical spine, then I invite you to follow me as we inhale to the right and through the back space of the neck. Exhale to the left and chin back down. Now, if you do have any previous injuries, then just stick to what we've been doing with right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, and left ear to left shoulder. So let's inhale to the right and up. Exhale to the left. A few times. Now, as we lift our face skyward here, it's important to think about lifting the chest skyward rather than just the face. You'll get a little bit of a lift in the torso. And now let's circle in the opposite direction. It's important to think about lifting from the chest rather than just the face, because then you would be crunching your neck as you lift your face skyward. But when you lift from the chest, you sort of protect the cervical spine and you're not crunching it. Chin to chest, inhale, bring the head back up to neutral. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder, stretch the right arm out to the side, bend at the elbow, and place the right hand on the left side of the skull. Take a few breaths here into the left side of the neck. And we're not pulling with the right hand, it's just simply placed on the head. Very gentle here. On your next exhalation, bring the chin to the collarbone. Feel the stretch into the back of the neck on the left side. Inhale, lift the chin skyward. And release. And take a moment here to just notice any subtleties or differences between the left and right side of the neck. Now bring the left ear to the left shoulder, left arm out, bend at the elbow, placing the left hand on the right side of the skull. Breathe into the right side of the neck. And bring the chin to the chest. And lift the chin skyward. And inhale, coming back to neutral. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Exhale to the heart space. Bring the left hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over to the left. Stretching in the right side body, bending through the left elbow as needed. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reaching to the left. Inhale, coming back up and switch, reaching the left hand up and over to the right. Breath here. And switch. And coming back up to neutral, let's remove our blanket if we were sitting on one, and let's come into a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Drop the belly and look up. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, press the mat away from you. At your own pace, a couple more times. Last one. Bring the spine to neutral. Have the big toes touch behind you, opening the knees into a V shape. Bring the hips to heels, stretching into this child's pose. If ever yoga becomes a little too much, whether it's in this class or any other class you may take, always feel free to come into child's pose and take a quick break, recalibrate, catch your breath, and then rejoin us. Now inhale, look between the hands, come onto the fingertips, walk the hands over to the left, stretching into the right side body, lower the palms to the earth, and take a few breaths here. Inhale, look between the palms once more, coming onto the fingertips, walking through center, come over to the right and stretch into the left side body. Couple breaths here. Inhale, look between the hands once more, bringing the palms to center and stretch a little bit further here, forehead to the mat. Excellent. Inhale, look between the hands, coming through tabletop, tuck the toes under and lift the knees off the mat, keeping them bent. Pushing the belly towards the thighs here, the tailbone rises. Knees are still bent here. Take an inhale and exhale, drop the heels only to the mat. Begin to bend through the knees, walk the dog. Excellent. Now lift the right leg, up halfway. Point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction, and then circle them in the opposite direction. Stacking the right hip on top of the left hip, point the toes, exhale, bring the forehead to the knee. Inhale, push the leg back out. Bend through the knee, stacking the hips once more. Square the hips, keeping the knee bent, bring it through so that the right foot is between the hands. Take a breath here and then step the left foot to meet the right, staying folded forward. Now grabbing opposite hand to opposite elbow, keep the knees bent a lot and frame the head with the arms. Now you can feel free to sway from side to side. Maybe shake the head a little yes, a little no. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings and the lower back. Now ragdoll the arms out in front of you. And slowly, one vertebra at a time, begin to roll up to standing. Head and shoulders roll up last. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart space. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead as if holding a ball of energy, and sit back in your chair. Inhale, stand up and swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold in. Bringing the right leg back, knee down. Inhale, lunge into the left foot. Frame the left foot, bring it back, plank pose. Inching the body forward with the toes, bring the knees and chest to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, bring the forehead to the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lion's breath here. Inhale. Exhale, stick out the tongue. On your next inhale, lift the right leg skyward, stacking right hip on top of left. Bend the knees, step the right leg forward. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe even take an arch back. Exhale to the heart space. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, holding that ball of energy. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, stand up. Forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up, lunging into the right foot. Frame the right foot, come into your plank pose. Now you can always stick to knees and chest to the earth, or you can come into your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead touches the mat. Inhale, come up through table into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, stick out the tongue, lion's breath. Inhale, left leg rises, stacking the left hip on top of right. Point and flex the foot. Circle the foot in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Bend the knee, forehead to knee here, round the spine. Inhale, push the leg back up, point the toes. Bend the knee and feel a stretch in your hip. Inhale, stretch the leg out. Bend the knee, bring the foot forward. Stepping right foot to meet the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive skyward. Reaching back. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring the right leg back, knee down. Inhale, lunge into the left leg. Exhale, bring the palms to frame of the left foot. Plank push-up. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Stick out the tongue, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg skyward. Exhale, bring it through. Left leg meets the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, arch back. Exhale to the heart space. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, arms rise, lunge into the right leg. And release, right foot meets the left, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, coming through table, downward facing dog. Breath in, stick out the tongue, exhale. Inhale, lifting the left leg skyward. Exhale, bring it through. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Arch the back. And exhale to the heart space. Last one, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Sit in your chair. Exhale, rise up and forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Right leg back, knee down. Inhale, lunge into the left leg. Palms frame the left foot, come into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, stick out the tongue. Right leg rises, bring it through. Left foot meets the right, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe even arch the back. Exhale to the heart space. Inhale, palms rise, holding that ball of energy. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, lift, stand up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Lunging into that right leg. Exhale, frame the right foot. Come into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stick out the tongue, lion's breath. Inhale, lift the left leg and bring it through. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe even arch back. and exhale to the heart space. From here, bring the arms by the sides, pinkies touching the thighs. Close your eyes. Roll the shoulders back and down. Tune in. Now, I'm going to turn to face you just so you can see, but you can stay at the top of your mat. So, from where you are, shift all your weight to your left foot. Bend the right knee up and hug the knee, interlacing the fingers over the knee, just as we did when we were lying down. Excellent. Now, without lowering the right foot to the earth, come into your tree pose. So you have options. You can either bring your tippy toes to the mat, having the right foot at the left ankle. You can bring the right foot to the calf of the left leg, or you can bring it to the upper thigh of the left leg. The only thing you cannot do is place the foot on the knee. That will not be safe, and I do not recommend it. So find your dristi, which should be a still point about 6 to 12 inches in front of you. Once you've located your dristi and you're in your tree pose, bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, lift the palms skyward, staying focused on your dristi. And you can either bring the arms out into cactus arms, you can create a mudra with the thumb and pointer finger, or you can just have your arms out like branches, whatever suits you today. Bring the palms together at the heart space. Hug the right knee in once more. And lower the right foot to the earth. Now shake the left foot out a little. Maybe roll the ankle a bit. There you go. Shifting all the weight to the right foot. Lift the left knee up. See if you can interlace your fingers around the knee or the shin and hug that knee in. Always stay connected to the breath. If you find that you're wobbly in your tree pose, come into your tree pose, just as you did on the other side. If you find that you're wobbly in your tree pose, it's probably because you're not staying with your breath. So always remember the breath. The body will follow the mind, but the mind will follow the breath. Focus on your dristi. Inhale, lift the palms skyward and express your tree. Bring the palms together, hug the left knee in, give it a good squeeze, and release it to the earth. Maybe shake the right foot out a little. Left foot out a little. Okay, so we were here at the top of our mat. Bring the palms to the heart center and step out, nice big step over to the right. So nice wide stride here, yeah? Inhale, lift the palms up overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest skyward. Exhale, hinge from the hips and come forward halfway. Excellent. Now, bring the hands to the earth in front of you. Toes are parallel to one another. And let's begin to stretch into the legs by alternating bending each knee. So move the arms as you need for stability as we bend the right knee and the left knee. Excellent. Now, look up halfway, inhale. Bring your hands to your hips, look down at the earth, and then fold forward so that your head, the crown of the head, I should say, is now facing the earth. Slide the hands on the outside of the legs and grab the ankles. Now don't let your shoulders crunch into your neck. We did all that work before. So roll the shoulders up out of the ears. So if you'd like, you can place your forearms on the outside of the thighs or the calves, wherever you are. Take some breaths here in this inversion. Take this opportunity to breathe into the depths of the lungs. Bring the palms on the mat in front of you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, turn towards the right. Pivoting off of the left heel here. Right knee is bent. Inhale, lift the arms out. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead into warrior one. Settle into this base of this, high lunge. Bring the left heel to the earth and check your hips. Make sure that they're at 3 and 9 o'clock. Now we're in warrior one. String your bow, come into warrior two. Check your toes, make sure you can see your right toes as you look down. If you can't, move the foot forward. Inhale, come into reverse warrior. Exhale, come into triangle. So you can either bring the forearm on top of the knee, like so, or you can bring the hand on top of the ankle like so, or you can bring it on the outside of the ankle. Circle through the left arm. Bring the left fingertips to the earth. Pivot off of the left heel and come forward, balancing on the right leg. Bring the right hand about 3 to 6 inches from the right foot. Flexing the left foot, inhale, lift the left hand skyward. Now the gaze can either be to your left thumb or it could be to the earth, whatever makes your neck happy. Just keep breathing in this balancing pose. And bring the left hand to the earth on the fingertips and bring the left foot to meet the right. Bend through the knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart space. Now from here, let's take a giant step out towards the left this time. Right? And let us turn towards the left foot. Frame the left foot with the hands, pivot off of the right heel. Now keeping the connection of the torso on the left thigh. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale. Inhale once more to high lunge. Now bring the right heel to the earth for warrior one. Now you may find that your base is not perfect here. Feel free to inch the feet away from each other until you find that nice steady base. Hips are at 3 and 9 o'clock. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, string your bow, come into warrior two. Gaze is over the left fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand reaches skyward. Inhale, come back through warrior two and come into triangle. Circling the right arm. Framing the left foot, pivot off of the right heel and come forward, balancing on the left foot. Left hand is on the earth, about 3 to 6 inches away from the left foot. Flex the right foot, inhale, lift the right arm skyward. Keep your gaze on your dristi. Inhale and exhale. Bring the right hand to the earth on the fingertips and right foot meets the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands to the kidneys here. And as you inhale, slowly rise. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the left knee back, left leg back, knee down. Inhale, lunge into the right leg. Bring the hands to frame the right foot. Inhale, come into your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, come into child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Rock the body side to side. Inhale, look between the hands and walk the hands back to the knees. Now swing the legs around or cross at the ankles and bring the feet forward. Inhale, lifting through the seat. Arms lift up, crown rises, spine is tall. Now bend the knees as much as you need to here. Exhale, hinge from the hips and reach towards the toes. Now if you can't reach the toes, bend the knees some more. If you feel you have a little bit more flexibility here, then straighten the legs. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, melt over the legs here. Maybe rock the body side to side. Inhale, look up, walk the hands back, bend the knees, bring the palms behind you, bending through the elbows. And then as you inhale, lift up into reverse table. Now we don't want the head to fall back, so keep the neck active and look towards the navel. Imagine you have a yoga block between the knees. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale, lower back to the earth. And hug the knees in. Rock the body a little side to side. And if you had a blanket or towel before, bring it behind you. Inhale, reach the palms out. Exhale, slowly lower, one vertebra at a time until you come to lie on your back. Bring the arms out to a T. As you exhale, bring the knees over to the left. Inhale the knees skyward, exhale over to the right. At your own pace, a few times, just like that. As you inhale the knees skyward, imagine you have a yoga block in between the knees. Press into the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold in bridge. And now slowly lower to the earth. Stretch the legs out, point the toes, lift the arms up overhead, reach. Exhale, hug the knees in, rock the body side to side. Make any last minute adjustments that you feel are needed or necessary. For our last posture, Shavasana. Relax the legs, toes are splayed towards the corners of each mat. Arms are out, palms face up. Close the eyes. Relax the jaw. Soft smile. And just let this moment be enough. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Begin to introduce movement back to the body. Maybe open and close the hands, winkle the fingers, circle the wrists, point and flex the toes, open the jaw, stretch. And when you're ready, hug the knees to the chest, roll onto your left side. Take a breath in and sigh. Placing your right hand in front of your heart space, push up into a Sukhasana easy posture or crisscross applesauce. Palms are relaxed on the knees. Take an inhale, big circle with the hands, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart space. Soft smile. I want to thank you for joining me for this practice today. And until we meet again, from my heart to yours,